name is Rachel Hosie. I am 19 years old from Tasmania, Australia, and I am a track and field thrower. So my primary events are discus, shot put and hammer throw. Particularly the hammer is the one that I'm most known for, as it's brought me the most success in my athletics career, particularly in the junior years. So I live at home with my parents, my mum and dad. I also have 2 pet birds, and I have a brother who's currently at Victoria, moved away because of his career, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and we're pretty much an athletics family. So the whole reason I got into throwing is because my brother was quite a thrower when he was younger. He went along to the local little athletics club down the hill from where I am actually, and yeah, I was sort of dragged along as a 3-year-old just to sort of watch and then later to participate myself. I didn't really excel in my sort of younger years between the ages of like 5 through to 9. It wasn't until I joined a throw squad with a coach when I really started getting some success. 6 months into sort of my first little bit of training with a coach, he retired. So then I was passed along with a few others to my dad, who decided to start coaching, and I've been with him ever since. I've had other coaches over my time, but yeah, Dad has been there in my shot put and discus career for a long time, and I've also had another coach in my hammer throwing, which sort of brought me into the medals at a national competition for the first time. Speaking of nationals, I have been to over 15 different national competitions in my time as a junior. In those competitions that I've been to, I've been able to luckily place in the top 8 in about 3/4 of them for at least one event, which is pretty awesome. And I'd say all of them I've made the top 10 for at least one event, which is quite an achievement because some of those fields can be up to 20, 30 sort of girls in them, which is pretty exciting. So, and I've also represented Australia once. It was sort of one of those interesting competitions, you don't really hear about it, but it's the International Children's Games. This particular one was at Taiwan. I was lucky enough to make the top 8 in this particular competition in a field of 40, so I'm pretty chuffed with that achievement there. Some of my other achievements also is the 3 different bronze medals I've won in hammer throwing event. So I won my first one in 2015, which was about 12 months into my hammer career, so pretty early on. I later picked up a couple more in my under 16 and under 17 year. In my under 17 year, 2018, I unfortunately did my knee 6 weeks out from that national competition, but I was lucky enough to have a really good physio, strap up my knee, get me to the competition, and I was able to win that final bronze medal. So some of the goals I have set out for this particular season is I want to make the all-time rankings for Tasmania. I'm already on one of them for hammer, but one of my main goals is to finally make it on there for discus. I am about 1 metre away from making that list, so I'm very close. Hopefully this season we can make it. I'd also like to win my first ever state open title. They're pretty hard to come by in the throwing events, so fingers crossed I can get that one done this year. I'd also like to coach my hammer group, hopefully to get them all onto the podium. That's going to be a bit of effort considering, you know, they're all at different sort of targets, some difficult age groups, 2 of them. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can get them there, but I'm pretty chuffed with how they're going so far, so fingers crossed we can do that. So yeah, that's a little overview of me. Please stick around for my journey. Hopefully you enjoyed this little introduction video. There's going to be plenty more over the next coming months. Thanks for watching.